Hey guys, so it's November 9th, 2017, and I came across an article on the UK Express. The headline states, World War III ready to strike North Korea after years of nuclear blackmail. I find this interesting considering the fact they've been ready to do this for years already. So it already states North Korea will have to reconsider its aggressive rhetoric against the United States to avoid a heavy response from President Trump. Former White House advisor Sebastian Corca warned. So, I don't know, we'll just have to see what else the rest says. North Korea blackmailed the United States for decades with continuous threats of nuclear strikes on the U.S. because of ineffective presidents. I have to agree with that right there because Donald Trump has one hell of a mess to clean up regarding the last few presidents for the last 25 years. So let's just continue. Mr. Corca said Pyongyang will now have to decide whether to continue or to pursue its plans towards World War III to accept to negotiate with United States President Trump. Well, they just admitted right there that they are going towards World War III. Either that or they're going to negotiate a reasonable deal where both parties win. Speaking of Fox News, the former Trump advisor said this is something that has been festering for decades, facilitated by the Clinton administration and made even worse under Obama. Well, I have to agree because Obama did nothing but demilitarize the United States military. He spent little to no money on the military causes. All he managed to do was fund millions and millions of dollars out to Syria. It was nuclear blackmail on a global scale, but it's now got to a point where we have new Commander-in-Chief Donald Trump who said enough is enough. And I do agree with that. Enough is enough. Something has to be done with it before they have the capability to actually strike any place on the planet. We don't want a regime that can barely handle taking care of its own people with the capability of nuclear destruction of not just their people, but the entire planet. That's dangerous. We have a Secretary of Defense, General Mattis, who said, "We will destroy you," meaning the regime of the North. So this is decision time for Pyongyang. I hope I'm saying that right. And I don't think they're going to make the right choice. They haven't yet, and they probably will never. The right choice starts with their own people. North Korea has ignored international condemnation and continued its efforts to push forward and create a deadly arsenal of nuclear weapons. Yes. As far as I know, or that I'm aware, they already have the capability to miniaturize a nuclear warhead and put it on an ICBM missile. That's dangerous all on its own. President Trump has labeled North Korea a menace threatening the world with nuclear devastation during his last speech in Seoul. I did listen to his last speech in South Korea, and it was pretty much all about where his military is, how strong and willing and able they are and ready they are to invade or pursue military action if they deem fit. I think right now his whole campaign is about getting everybody on its side, as well it is about producing jobs and making the American people lots of money. This all has to do with their New World Order. Mr. Trump attacked the regime of despot, that's funny, leader Kim Jong-un and called on all responsible nations to unite to halt the nuclear threat from the rogue state. The United States President warned North Korea against making its fatal miscalculation as fears of World War III continue to soar. As long as they have nuclear capabilities, I think World War III will always be a fear. It's never going to go away. I don't know what your thoughts would be. Please leave your thoughts down in the comment section. Like, subscribe, and share. Just to help open up people's eyes. Once again, I just want to make sure that people are very well aware that what's going on with North Korea, yes, it has to do with nuclear capabilities, but it also has to do with the World Bank. I do believe Iran will be next on their hit list, as North Korea and Iran are the only ones that have not agreed to the World Bank. They cannot implement their New World Order without everybody falling in line. Something North Korea will not do unless forced. I think Iran probably the same thing. Tune in next time. More videos to come. Thank you. Stay safe and be aware.